When someone is a regular customer, that person can become like family to a business, and that's what happened in Bonduel at a local Kwik Trip. So when the customer, Karl Barkow, died unexpectedly, the shop he had grown to become a part of wanted to do something for him. And this morning, it was making a difference by honoring Karl's memory. This is the spot where Karl Barkow would stop every morning for a newspaper, coffee, and conversation.
He acknowledged everyone. I mean, he came in, he was always happy, always, always had a story to tell you, always had, well, what the weather was going to be like. But he was very into, outdoors, and if you needed to know where to fish, Karl would tell you.
On December 24th, after making his usual stop here, Karl went ice fishing. Tragically, he went through the ice and never made it home.
Here at this store, we needed to do something to memorialize him, because he was here and probably more times than some of the coworkers.
His memory will live on with this picture and plaque that's been hung on the wall today above the place where he would always sit. His wife, Jean, was there to see it happen.
I really don't have words. It was just absolutely wonderful. I mean, this was like a second home to him. Very thankful. He's a lot of friends, and they've helped him out, and he's helped them out. So
he was here, every day.
Friends and family members took pictures and gave hugs, knowing their friend would always be with them.
It mushroomed into, something that's going to be remembered for a long time. And it will be here forever.
The workers from that shop in the community were donating the money for that plaque. They gave any extra to his wife, but it was just a heartwarming
That was a
there.
sweet little, tribute to him, really.
Exactly. And I mean, he went there every day.
Yeah, all right.
I've been here for the 15 years that it's been here, and I was up in town for 2 years, so 17 total.
Okay. So you knew him coming in here?
Oh yeah, every morning. He would, it was, if he didn't show up, we were always worried, but sometimes it was a little later in the day, but always when he walked by, hey Karl, no matter what I was doing, if I was, helping a guest, and he acknowledged everyone. I mean, he came in, he was always happy, always, always had a story to tell you, always had, well, what the weather was going to be like. But he was very into, outdoors, and if you needed to know where to fish, Karl would tell you. It was really neat. He did take some coworkers out fishing in the past, but he was always into the community, always helped kids with, how to fish, and he was very, very nice person. I mean, sometimes some people are, like nice and you're not really sure, but he was genuinely a very, very nice person.
Did Karl have a nickname? Did you guys call him anything?
Not really. No, not really. Just Karl.
Okay.
It was, kind of just a regular Karl.
So when Karl came in, when Karl didn't come in one day, that just...
It was kind of odd. On Christmas Eve, I was here, and he came in, like normal, normal day, and then Christmas Day I was here also, and he wasn't here, but I figured, well, he was just with his family or whatever. And then we did see the news story that somebody had gone through the ice and not even thinking. You're talking about somebody who, was an avid fisherman, knew a lot about everything, and didn't even think. And then my wife texted me and said, that it was Karl that went through the ice, and that it was a very sinking feeling. It was it was surreal, and it still is. I mean, it's odd to, think that someone who is an avid person outdoors, that would happen, but that's an accident. Accidents happen, you don't know when they're gonna happen. But it's very sad for his family, sad for everyone.
That was kind of the overall in this Kwik Trip.
Yes, yeah, we're a big family here. And we always have been. In the 17 years that I've worked for Kwik Trip is a very family-oriented company. And this store in particular, I've been here the whole time. And things happen to the families of my coworkers, it affects us. Coworkers, guests, We're very, very in tune with how they feel. Hey, you're not looking so well today. How's it going? And sit and have a talk and have a chat with someone, and it helps. It really does. And Karl was a very good one for that. He would make anybody smile, no matter whether you're having a bad day or not. Karl was the funny guy.
And then kind of the idea around this and wanting to do something and to memorialize him.
What happened was I went to the funeral and kind of represented Kwik Trip and brought the card and everything. And a couple days later, I was like, we need to do something. We need to do something here. The family does their thing, and here at this store, we needed to do something to memorialize him, because he was here, and probably more times than some of the coworkers. He was here, every day. So I said, okay, we need to put an envelope together. We'll, get some donations and we got donations from guests. We got donations from our coworkers. And then I put in motion, we need to get a plaque or something. And I went and had the plaque made in Appleton. And Jean actually sent me the picture. And I had the picture made up. And we put it in black and white because it kind of shows Karl, And it mushroomed into, something that's going to be remembered for a long time.
Yeah.
And it will be here forever. I mean, that's,
Just your overall reaction of seeing it now, and his memory will live on.
It's happy. It's a happy feeling now. Now I know he's looking down on us going, hey, I'm always going to be there. The coffee's always going to be here. The newspaper's always going to be here. It's just something that we need to do to help everyone remember who Karl was.
I'm good with that, unless there's anything else you want to add or mention.
No, that's it.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Will his chair always be there? That kind of.
Yeah. Yep. The chair will always be there.
What would bring him to Kwik Trip?
That was just his daily hangout. He loved his coffee. He loved people. He was just became his spot to enjoy the mornings.
How long did he come to this?
Oh man. Since they opened, which I don't know what year it was.
Just your reaction to Kwik Trip, putting this together today.
Oh. I really don't have words. It was just absolutely wonderful. I mean, this was like a second home to him. So I'm very thankful. He's a lot of friends, and they've helped him out, and he's helped them out. So.
Do you have any short stories to share with me?
Do you really want me to start?
Just about like the interactions maybe with some of the workers, why he would.
Oh, I don't know. No, I can't. He was just an all-around generous guy, and he enjoyed helping anyone else and talking to people. And, no, I don't know. I'm kind of a blank.
That's okay. Just your thoughts of seeing his picture up there in a platform now.
A lot of good memories. A lot of good memories that's going to bring. For not only me, but for anybody that comes here. Anybody that comes to this restaurant. He was just, I don't know, he was just a fixture here.
And his memory will live on.
His memory will live on. Yes, it will.